Hello everyone, welcome to IndieVoice, here with another indie game for you, but this one is still in early access, but not for long though. The name of the game we're looking at today is called Skul the Hero Slayer. The story begins with the human race is attacking the demon's castle, and as it happens countless of times before, but this one was entirely different. The heroes decided to join forces with the Imperial Army to lead a full onslaught in hopes of wiping out the demons once and for all. They attacked the demon stronghold with overwhelming numbers and succeeded in its destruction. All the demons were in the castle were taken prisoner except for one lone skeleton named Skul. Now my personal thoughts about this game is that this game is very well designed, difficult when it comes to the mass hordes of enemies, but interesting in a way that you get to combine the two skulls that you acquire throughout each and every level you progress through, transforming into different outfits, overpowering your enemies, and trying a way or new ways to stay alive long enough. So far, even though this game is still in early access, it's still really good for the fact of how well designed and how the great mechanics are. The genre for this game is a side-scroller action and platformer. Now, Skul is not your ordinary type of skeleton with his well-known fighting skills. He gains new powers and abilities with each skull he is wearing. Throughout my progress, I have seen the Berserker skull head, which is probably the most successful so far. There are many combinations when it comes to Skul's abilities and powers. There's ice, there's the archer, there's the spear, there's the sword, knight, a whole many variations of forms that Skul can turn into that makes this game even more on your side than it is on the enemies. You have to be careful because some enemies in the game can actually do a lot more damage to you than others can. Now the features are exciting, fast-paced battles, dozens of undead characters, combos, and abilities, the unmatched thrills of a rogue-lite game, and fantastical pixel art graphics, especially how Skul looks, how each and every character looks definitely unique. Now the pros and cons for this are the pros: great power mechanic using different types of skulls to your advantage, great boss fights, smooth controls, great story, very addictive. I have put several hours into this game after getting this from the developers themselves, being able to swap out your powers to use different types of combinations. I've even found the Grim Reaper head, which was probably one of the overpowered ones, but does have its negative effects. Cons for Skul the Hero Slayer are it can get a bit repetitive, not sure if there are any save points, hopefully there are in the future. Enemy buffs do kind of make the game extremely frustrating, especially when you're fighting a whole league of big massive enemies which do a lot more damage than the small ones, so it does tend to get a bit annoying. Even though with the game still in the works, it still is coming soon with its mass update fixes upon its release, which has been shown on the Steam page, which will be October. Skul the Hero Slayer is looking extremely promising. People are even saying that this game is a good spiritual successor to Dead Cells. Skul the Hero Slayer gets a rating of a must try, and also wait for the release. You should see a lot of updates and a lot of amazing stuff coming out for it. So thank you for liking, commenting, and definitely subscribing.